Hey guys! So this is House of Nudies, and this is our very first edition. On this video, I'll be showing you how I achieved my makeup, my flawless makeup. I'm going to start, before I put any makeup product on my face, I usually start with skin products. And you know why it does? It helps, my makeup to come out beautiful and with a very good and a glowing skin. Guess what? Your makeup will be glowing. Your face will be glowing the entire process. Try not to apply makeup without your skin products. When I need skin products, so I'm going to quickly, my face is clean. I haven't moisturized because of this. I was going to moisturize during the video. Alright, so this product is from a makeup skin brand. So using that first to my skin. So I do this morning and night after taking my bath, or if I'm just washing off my makeup. I make sure I apply this every morning and every night. So this is another one. If you want more information about this, please feel free to ask me what I use. And lastly, okay, so that being done, then I now go in with my moisturizer. So I am using my face moisturizer. Whichever one you use that works for you, please stick to it. My skin type is I have a combination skin, so sometimes some part of my face is dry and then some part is very oily. And I also what I want to achieve in my makeup, everybody has how they want their makeup to look. Some people want it to be very matte, very dry. Some people want it to be, dewy, oily. And that's how I want my makeup to look. So I am done with my skin prep. I hope you like it. Yeah, so don't always miss this process. If you don't have all the skin products, please moisturize. Just moisturizer is enough. It goes a long way. Always moisturize before you put your makeup or any product on the face. Alrighty, it helps your makeup to sit properly, and it also protects your skin from any makeup reaction. So I also bring it to my neckline. That's it. I hope you enjoy this process of my skin prep. Can you see my skin, how it's glowing? Alright, so after that, the next I'm going in is with my products. So, and I want to start with my foundation, and I do however I feel. I can start with my brows today, I can start with my eyeshadow tomorrow, I can start with my concealer next tomorrow, I can start with foundation. So however, there's no specific way that, oh, you have to do your foundation first, or you have to do your concealer first, or your brow first. So however you want to start. So today I'm going to start with my foundation, and I'm going to show you how I achieve my foundation without having to pack so many products on the face. Remember, I said that less is more. So I'm using my primer, and I'm using this primer from Makeup Forever. So just a little, I just took a little amount of it, just little, and then I'm going to just apply it where I know that I don't want so much shines there. My brow bone, I always apply then put it on my forehead, my T-zone. I know I produce so much oil there, and then just right. So basically those are the places that I apply my primer. Every other part is fine because I don't want it. I still want to see my glow. Can you see my skin glow? I still want to see it, so I don't want it to go off. So I only apply primer to the spots where I produce excess oil, so much oil, which is my T-zone, my brow bone, then my chin. And that's it. So my face is moisturized, my face is clean, my face is ready for makeup. Alright, I'm going to go in with my concealer. My foundation. And this is how I apply my foundation. So my foundation is right here. I depot it into this, light bottle. and then I just put little on top of it. Don't mind me, it's my personal product. So this little, and that it's what I'm gonna use in my entire face. So taking everything off. And this is me. I always use my brush to apply my foundation, because it's my personal makeup. So it's not much of not too. So if you feel you still need to add more and it's not giving you the vibe that you need, please go ahead. But for me, this is all I use on my face. I just use little because I'm still going to go in with concealer, and sometimes I contour, sometimes I just skip that process. I don't contour and I just go ahead and do my powder contour, and I'm good to go. So this is how I apply my foundation, make it look like I don't have it on because I didn't take so much of it. And after that, I'm going to apply my concealer, and I'm using my concealer and Juicy Concealer in CC42. Yeah, So whenever I use my concealer, what I do is I allow it to dry a little to give me that tacky, kind of look before I start blending, because I don't want, when I'm blending, I don't want it to disappear into my skin. I still want to see that highlight feel, that highlight finishing. I still want to see it under my eyes. So what I do is I allow it. And sometimes I go in with contour, but today I just skip the contour process because this is how I wear my makeup every day to church, to events. So whenever you see me, this is me. This is how I do. I don't do all this cream contouring. I'm not saying it's not good. It's good. I'm going to show you that process maybe in another video, but right now this is how I achieve my everyday look without having to put so much product on my face. Okay, so I would start blending, and usually air it, use my fan to blow it a bit, and then I'll start blending. I also use brushes. And guess what? Juicy Concealer is very good. It blends seamlessly, blends well, and it's full coverage. So this is how I start from the chin and going to the fold. Blending is very important. You need to know how to blend. And how do you know how to? By starting slow. When you start with a small amount of product, you blend, and if you see that the product is not enough, you go in with more. So don't always pack a lot and feel you can just perform magic if you are not good in blending. When I'm done, I also use my foundation brush to do what? To take out all the harsh lines. Make sure that I blend both the highlights and my foundation together to make sure I put them in place. You are not saying that something was done on this particular side. Foundation brush to blend out all the harsh lines. Make sure I bring all the highlights and the foundation in place. And then when I'm done, the next thing I do is I go in with my lighter shade of powder just on the under eye. So I'm using my Sephora powder on the under eye just to make sure that I put the highlight in place. I don't want it to scroll. Before you do this, please make sure that you blend the under eye properly. After that, I'm gonna use my powder all over my face. I'm having my foundation on, my concealer, my lighter shade of powder, and my own powder shade. I'm having it all on my skin. Okay, you see how my face is? I can still feel my skin. I can still see that my skin is breathing. So I'm not having to pack so much product on my face. And at the end of the day, I still look, there's still product on my face. There's still full product on my face. Like I said, you start less and you build. If you feel this is too simple for you, my dear, you can add more product. Like, this is how I like my skin to be. I like my whenever you're looking at my skin, I want it to give you that okay, that's not makeup, that's makeup kind of vibe, And the next thing I'm going to use is I'm going to set my under eye. It now starts the old magic on my face, the old transformation. I'm going to be using my setting powder. So this is I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Like I said, less is more. So I just put a little amount because I want to start working on my face. And I'm using the pencil now, so make sure that I blend the hair and the pencil that I put at the tail together. Everything has to be blending. Okay, let's work on the second side. So I don't know, for some reason I have hair at the beginning, but this end part, I don't know what's up. One thing you should know about, when you're drawing a brow is that brows are not twins. They are cousins, or they are siblings, or their nephews. They are not twins. So try and make sure that you achieve like an even brow. I am not saying 100% even. I'm saying that they are cousins. They are not twins. And this is what I do. I'm using my concealer, the CC42, and I'm going to mix it with CC48. This is a darker shade, so I don't want that highlights brow kind of feel. Like I said, for me, I like everything looking, subtle. So I am mixing it, and then I'm using my brush. So next I'm using this dark brown to apply it all over my eyelid, my eye. So what I wear whenever you see me out, except on some occasions where I really want to have like a full face, I have a full eye bead that I go in with like pigments or more eyeshadows. So I just use this dark browns to just sweep across my eyelid, blend it upward to my brows. So I'm done with that. I'm done with my eyes. Line my eyes. I'm using ink blots. So I'll just take and put it at the back of my hand. So this process, I know people struggle with it a lot. If you're good with liquid liner, you can. I also use liquid liner sometimes. I also use pencils sometimes. Whichever one you're good at, you can. But please make sure that if you're good at this gel liner, or if you struggle, it's very easy. All you need to do is have a small mirror. If you are the type that can close one eye and allow the other eye to guide you through it, you can. And if you can also look down and stay still without having to line it wrong at the wrong side of the eye, you can. So the next I'm going to do is line my under eye. So another thing that I advise is, if you're that type that if you have a teary eye, turn off all your lines, that you are, or don't face the light directly, because it would, aid the tearing more. It would help you tear more. So if you turn it off, it will help you. But because of this recording, I'm not going to turn it on and turn it off. I'm not going to off my lights. And if I tear, please, I've told you already that I tear, and I'll try not to tear. I would try not to tear. And please, when you're lining, don't hold your breath. Breathe in and out. Do the, inhale and exhale exercise. It helps to take off or take away the tears. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to use my mascara. So please, this is another part I want to say. Even if you're going to wear your lashes, please don't forget to apply your mascara first before you put on your lashes. You know what it does? Now, sometimes I look at people and that have lash on, and I kind of see the difference between their bottom lash, that's their real lash, and the false lash. So what it does is it blends your lash into your false lashes. And also, because you've been applying so much product on the face, your foundation, your powder, it makes your lash look ashy. So what it does is that it blends. You use the mascara to just bring back your natural lash, to make it dark, like the way it was. Do you get? And when you put on your lashes, we can barely tell the difference between your own natural lash and the false lash. So always make sure that you use mascara before your lashes. And also, if you want to apply your false lashes before the mascara, you can apply the false lashes, but don't forget to always use the mascara to do what? Blend your lash into the false lashes. Please don't forget that. It's very, very important. So, but for me, I do this first. Okay, don't forget the bottom part of the lash is very important to always. Sometimes just applying this mascara alone, you can just go without having to put on your false lashes on, because you actually think you don't have lashes. Like I hear some people say, oh, I don't have no lash and this and that. It's because you've not applied mascara on it, and also because maybe you didn't use a good mascara. So I love blush, so I'm going to warm my skin up. Like I said, I don't use the cream contour. I try to skip that process, so I use different ways to achieve that chisel look that I want. And also my face is not too round, it's not it's not square, and I just try to use less of it. Alright, so at the same time, I'm going to apply the darker part too, just a little bit of contour. There. I'm looking for pointed nose. So this is how I just to achieve that. Okay. Alright, I try to dust out, and then I smile, place it. So we're getting there, we're almost done. And the next part I also love is, okay, before the highlights, what I do is I kind of dust out the highlights that I place, dust it out, and I'm gonna set my face. I'm gonna apply my highlights now. I try not to allow the face to dry all the way, just to make sure that it gives me that. So I touch my highlight a little and then put it right here and then just blend it. Alright, so can you see that? This is how I like wearing my makeup. I don't want to look different I don't want Uduak to be different from Uduak. Before Uduak and after Uduak has to be the same. The only difference they should see is that, okay, yeah, she's pretty. So applying blush glue on it, and then I'll leave it for it to become tacky. So I'm going to be using, I like wearing gloss a lot. So this gloss is from Juicy Cosmetics, and this is Nkoyo. It's burgundy gloss. So I just want to apply this, and so if you don't have this gloss, you're missing out. If you don't have a Nkoyo gloss, you're missing. So I don't want to have the nudies. I just want a little bit of color on my lips, and also don't want to wear lipstick. Girl, go get Nkoyo. Juicy Cosmetics. Follow at Juicy_Cosmetics, or you can follow House of Beauties, and then on House of Beauties bio, you will see the link that will take you straight to where you can purchase this. And also at Juicy Cosmetics, under Juicy bio, you can also see the link that would lead you to our shopping site where you can buy there. Please go and buy. See the concealer. Can you see how it is on my face? Can you see the lip gloss on my skin, on my lips? And so go grab yours now. And while still waiting for my lashes to get a bit tacky, I'm done with my tan. I'm done with my face. So I just need to set it one more time, and then ooh, smells good. So finally, I think it's becoming platinum now. I'm going to be wearing my lashes now, and I'm looking down. Make sure you look for a particular part to stick or place it on, and then you can start fixing the other parts. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is House of Beauties, and this is our very first edition. I'm going to be showing you how I achieve this flawless look, and this is not going to be a last. We'll be dropping videos as time goes on. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And don't forget to always stay beautiful.